So I was having a chat with one of my friends the other night, and I was asking her how she was getting on. We were having a chat. She's working from home. I'm currently working from home. It's both completely different change of routine. And one thing she said to me was, Fran, I'm actually loving it. I get up in the morning, I have time to do a yoga session, have a full breakfast before I then sit down and work. And I just thought, wow, that's amazing. She said, puts me in such a great place to start my day, and I feel so refreshed and ready to take on work, to make the most of it, and to do what I need to do. So I'm loving it. And I thought to myself, with this time that we have now, what can I do with it? What can you do with it? Like, why aren't we making the most of it? It can go one or two ways. We can either sit here and mothball our lives and not do anything until this is over and come out the other side of it exactly the same way as we've come into it, or we can really capitalise on it and make a difference to ourselves and for ourselves. And it got me thinking, actually, back to 2011 when I had to have ankle surgery. And basically, the surgeon told me that I was going to be in a boot for 6 weeks. He was putting me in a full cast for 6 weeks after the operation, just to stop me getting back in the water earlier than I should be and making sure it was healed properly. I had not been out of the water for longer than probably 3 weeks at a time. So this was a totally surreal experience for me. And at first I thought, yes, great. I can drink loads of red wine, eat loads of chocolate, and just binge watch any box sets that I want. And actually, for the first 2 weeks, I went completely rogue, did all that, didn't think about swimming or what was going to happen once my ankle was healed, etc., etc. And then about 2 weeks into this new routine that I'd had, I realised, oh my gosh, there is going to be an end to me being in a cast, and how am I going to get back in the pool? I'm not in the same shape, obviously. I need to rehab my ankle. And I started to panic a little bit and feel really, really low on energy, like low on motivation, just sat around procrastinating with all this time that I had. So I was like, I don't want to be in this mindset. Like, what can I control right now? I can start to think about my weaknesses, and I can use this time to work on some of those weaknesses that if I was in my usual routine at the pool every day, I wouldn't get the opportunity to hone in on and really, really focus on. So I'd highlighted that one of my weaknesses at this time was my strength. And obviously I could do no lower body because my ankle was in a boot, but I could work on my upper body strength. And I did that. I hobbled to the gym on my crutches every day, did an upper body session, and I went from, at the start of the 6 weeks, being able to do 10 chin-ups to, at the end of it, being able to do 28. And that left me feeling amazing. When I got back in the pool, I was full of positivity. I'd achieved a massive goal that I wouldn't have been able to achieve in any other circumstances. So I felt amazing and really excited about what I could then go on to do that season in the pool. So right now, what can you do? Where are you at? What is stopping you doing something with this time that we had and implementing a change, or like getting something ingrained in your routine that helps you after this? When all this is like finished, and ultimately we are going to be finished with this weird time, where do you want to be? What can you do now to influence your mindset when you're back in work, to use this to refresh that and to be ready to fully hit the ground running? Is there like skills that you've not done or not had the time to do? Is there courses that you've wanted to do that you just haven't got round to, that now with a little bit of extra time in your day you can get that done? And even things like the piece of kitchen equipment that has been in your cupboard since Christmas that your parents got you, that now you can dust off and work out how to use properly. Those yoga positions that you've never been able to master, like become a Zen warrior during this time and like use this as a launch pad for where you want to be, where you see yourself once we are back to business as usual. I think this is a great opportunity for everybody to upskill yourself, to make yourself mentally feel better, and use this time, capitalize on it. It's an opportunity that was unfortunate that we found ourselves in, but we can turn it around and use it as a positive and make the most of it. Thanks.